it's been a while since I posted anything. And well, just let me start from the beginning. It's just, I don't know. Looking back at it now, I'm very proud of what I made here. As a kid, I grew up watching, the classic Stan TDM, Stampy, all them boys. And I just feel like, I could never do that. So sick builds. And then I look at it here. Like, yeah, it's creative mode, but I still feel proud of it. I never thought I could like build something similar to this. And obviously, you got the farm, got the bamboo as like a defense. These walls here, pretty sick. Now you see, it's like a society based like in a ravine. If you go up here, you got the towers, pretty standard towers, just act like roleplay. Oh, I forgot. The port. I also built a port. Come on, bro. Look at down there. See, see the port? Yeah. Standard stuff, lumber, boats and stuff. The main reason I'm filming this right now is that I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been lacking recently. Lacking what I'm not sure. Just I haven't been doing enough. And maybe this is just an excuse to fill the void in. Like maybe if I create something, it'll give me back my mojo. But I just ended high school, and uni's coming around the corner. Here's a miner's like I guess motel you could say. These simple rooms. But yeah, just I'm sorry it's ranting, but I feel like I'm not particularly ready. Like I always try to be prepared, and I always try to be, get a head start on everything. I'm going to study, hopefully, something along the lines of like communications, broadcasting, all that. And of course, I want to make this thing of it, but I've seen so many people who are so much more talented than me, and it just makes me wonder. Like, there's a good chance they can't do it. What makes me think I can do it? Anyway, here's the mines. But yeah, it's just people have before you have tried and failed. People way better than you. What gives you the feeling that you could do it? That's like my feeling, and I felt like this ties back to this whole Minecraft world I have here. At the beginning, as I mentioned, I see Minecraft YouTubers build stuff, and it was so grand to me. It's like seeing Minecraft mods, and you couldn't play it because you didn't have Minecraft back then, but now you do have it, and now it's like, damn, it's not that like hard. But then I know for a fact it's not gonna be easy. Working job, get a 9 to 5, all that. I know a degree doesn't guarantee you, a job. Nothing does anymore these days. I'm just scared. And another reason is, I'll admit, I'm I'm not the most social guy. I built this world to express my creativity, I guess. But the shame is that I don't really have anyone to show this to. Like I've showed it to a friend. I also like maybe try to get some people to like maybe do an SFP on this as a preset. But then again, I have no one. Now of course I'm hoping to make some friends at uni. Just maybe get together. People like try to reset themselves at uni. They try to find a new identity. I just updated the version, so don't mind that. But I don't know. Life is just very confusing. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. Like I could always do more, but the thing is, I realize that there's just something that you cannot prepare for. There's some things you can't do, and I feel like a big chunk of it is like, I'm not sure what the word for it is, but like recency, like negative bias or something. You just school, pretty small one, but still. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been worrying about the job market. The adult, haha. Just the moment I turn an adult, they just throw this shit at me. Like, oh, fucking America is wild out right now. China and Japan are just going at it over Taiwan, and like the price of living skyrocketing. Rent is just ass. I'll probably never own a home in my life. Raising a child is out the window. But the thing is, I keep reading stories on the internet, and it got me thinking: will I really live my life like that? And there's a good chance, no, there's a good chance I'll live a good life, because the thing is, the chances of someone not having a job and thus, like, ranting about it in the internet is much higher compared to someone who doesn't have a job, than someone who does have a job and just being quiet about it. Because if they did have a job, they wouldn't be online, talking about how good their life is. They're just bragging. So, yeah, like, I, I probably shouldn't, you know, yell these stories to make me believe that this is how my life's gonna be. Anyways, the church. I just want someone to share this beauty with, and to whoever is watching this, on the off chance that you somehow spend time on this, then I hope you have a good day, and hope you appreciate this world. It's a prison. I've been thinking a lot about the content I'm doing. I'm not planning to become a full-time YouTuber. It's just I just would like to have a hobby, and I feel like YouTube is something I could really sink my teeth into, I guess you'd say. The audio is probably kind of ass on this, but still. Maybe it's a police station, police sources, and that. Yeah. It's a bit sad that I have this world, because no one has played on it. Like, I mean, no one other than me. Just all this beauty, and no one to share it with. I hope that that isn't the case in uni. What would I feel like in uni? My parents keep on telling me, like, how like, I admit I'm not the like sharpest tool in the box. Like, I'm smart enough. I mean, I get into uni of all things, but I'm scared still. People call me clumsy. People call me a little slow on the draw when it comes to certain things. I don't particularly have any hobbies. Like, I'm not athletic. Like, I don't do any sports. And I just wonder what the hell was it all for? Like, 18. I'm 18 years old, and 18 years of life. What has that gotten me? Yeah, there's a lot of things about myself that I'm proud of, but it's never enough for me. And it's a curse. It's a curse. I feel like, because you're never satisfied, even if you're, well off. At this point, my aspirations compared to what aspirations I had in my younger days are much more different. When I was younger, I wanted to be, a stand-up comedian, and then I just grew up. Oh, that's kind of hard, and oh, maybe I could, work on, like, go on TV, be a late night host, which is somehow still a much bigger leap than stand-up comedian. But still, still had dreams. God forbid a man have dreams. And now it's like I just want to work in the television industry, and then it's just like, bro, just let me work a job that I can enjoy and make enough money in, survive. If I have a family, great. If I don't, then that's kind of, oh, damn, shame on me. This is just a venting sesh in general. In case you haven't noticed, it's like 1 a.m. here. I just want to leave my mark somehow, some way. It's a ranch. This is one of more prouder builds because, mind you, I didn't follow a single tutorial for this, like, city, honestly. I got slacked on the walls, like I didn't build any like platforms. But yeah, how do y'all make friends? Like seriously, like I'm an immigrant to this country. I'm not gonna like particularly go into depth on where I'm from and where I currently am, but I feel like I'm too much of a foreigner for people in my country because from a young age I learned how to speak English, and it kind of like alienated me. Like they didn't look down on me for speaking English, but I didn't fully delve into the cultural things that my peers were into. Like I didn't particularly follow up on the shows and the music. I really on like American pop culture references. Like I could tell you back then what MOG was, and they couldn't. But I also couldn't tell you about like, hey, what's poppin' in my local city, in my local country, you know? And I feel like now it's I should embrace both because honestly, obviously people won't see me as a complete like local here. I'm an immigrant. You can't change that. But I also can't just simply embrace completely my like local culture. I have to adapt. I mean, I'm visiting for God's sake. I'm an immigrant. I should learn to try my best to adapt to this place. Anyway, there's a pirate confederacy I'm trying to work on. Nice ships. But yeah, it's so confusing these times. I don't know why. Why does it have to be so complicated? I I'm thinking of like content to make, and right now my dream job is a sports commentator. And I've recently been getting into sports, and I honestly believe I get it now. Like I see so many people being up in arms over sports, like those crazy ass like football fans, who just go just chant shit at opposing fans. Sometimes they get into fights with them. I don't condone that, mind you, but I understand it now. You're to people who are lonely like me, it can provide a great sense of community. And as of right now, I don't particularly like have a team I support, whether it's like basketball or football. I just follow the fans really, because to me that's the best part of the sport. Like yeah, they're cool. The flashy plays from like players like Messi or like LeBron, they're cool, definitely, no doubt. But just the stories about how these players have affected lives of players of like everyday people independently. It's just I hope I can make a living out of sports because from the very beginning I always wanted to bring like good things and hope to people. Like the entire one of my main ambitions of this world is that I can maybe like like host a server one day and let people have fun here. But I again after I moved, not much people are willing to chat up to a nerd like me. And I see people. The thing is, I don't want to feel like I want to create for the sake of just creating. Like I don't want to do that. Like people draw art of like their favorite anime characters, or whatever, because they like that anime and they like drawing. And I like to watch like videos on YouTube, but I don't have particularly anything like I'm passionate about. Like I really want to show this world. So I'm starting to like branch out. My favorite type of content is friends goofing around, and then you just witnessing them. Like channels like you know, Grizzy and Smitty, like those boys. Those are my favorite type of channels, man. They just seem so authentic, and they're so like so much chemistry. And that's what I uploaded before. I'm not doing this like for views. I don't expect to get much money from this, but I hope I could have people with me one day that could enjoy a game. Like I want to be a host. I want to bring fun to people. I want to bring experiences to people. I missed a few spots here. Hold on. But I don't know. I do plan on releasing more content, even at uni. I just don't know what to post it on. Like maybe sports, but I have no ball knowledge. Like I seriously have no ball knowledge on anything. Just and lastly, I just want to say, this world. How do you navigate this world at this point? Every single. I feel like this is the first generation where you are not certain whether or not you'll live a better life than your parents. Now, I have to clarify. I am privileged. Like, my family is of relative wealth, and I'm glad I can get to uni. But what? Imagine all the people that can't, like, not as fortunate as me. Imagine all the people that don't just don't have the same circumstances as me. And I grew up in poverty. Like, it wasn't always like this. I just, lived in just very tiny homes, tiny apartments. I got an apartment with my first room when I was like 11. Like, and that shocked me. I was so flabbergasted at the fact that I have a room to myself. It seems such a given, but it's such a blessing. I'm scared like I won't be able to find a job when I graduate. They say to just like, network, network, network. You know, and that's a weak point. I could. It's killing two birds with one stone. Like honestly, if I network, I could get better at my social skills and get more, uh, you know, connections. I've been trying to volunteer recently. Trying to volunteer for sports, broadcasting, social media stuff, and they have hit me up. Fingers crossed, I get to help out. But yeah, I'm really, if the off chance that a complete stranger, you know, like watches this video, I hope you have a good one. And I appreciate you watching this. And if you have any thoughts, comment down below. Um, Thank you for listening to a young man rant about this world they live in.